Hi guys, regarding Tommy Robinson and his confrontation with James King or whatever his name is from the Daily Mail, it should be a great example to everybody just how committed but at the same time how ignorant all these mass media wallies are. You see, they at university are heavily indoctrinated into this religion of peace, and of course we all know that the founder of this religion of peace from Saudi Arabia in the 7th century, 627 AD, he did his first raid on neighbouring villages. Yes, we all know you can't speak ill of him. He was a wonderful individual. Well, I'll leave that up to yourselves to find out. Yeah, I mean, as you noticed from Tommy when he was talking to this pleb, he was absolutely committed that it was okay to confront Tommy Robinson. It was okay to take pictures of his family. It was okay, just like the Antifa guys, it's okay to throw bottles and bricks and thunder flashes and spray them with urine as they have in the US, and to beat up, you know, Vietnam veterans, patriots with jackstaffs, you call them, don't you? With big sticks, jack handles, you know, even with metal bars. Oh, this is okay because we're standing up for these victims. Yes, they're always victims, aren't they? I'm sure, you know, when they were dragging all the slaves out of Africa, way back in the 1200s, the 1300s, the 1400s, and selling them for fantastic profits, which is of course what built the whole empire of the religion of peace. Yes, butchering slaves, taking kids and selling them to old perverts like that old Mo fella. You know Mo, I can't really mention his name, but oh, they say he was such a gentle individual. Oh, when he was, you know, using his knife and his sword on them guys that it mentions in the holy book. Yes, how he did wonderful things to these victims of the religion of peace. Yes, he's such a gentle individual. Really, yes, he really was. How he got married by throwing his headband on a 6-year-old girl, and they tried to say, no, we used to mature younger then, older then. No, we didn't. They matured even younger than today because they weren't as well nourished. They didn't have the health care, so they were stunted, if anything, and they were during this whole period everywhere. So this 6-year-old Aisha must have had the maturity of a 6 or 7-year-old. But it didn't stop old Mo. Old Mo, he loved kids. Oh yes, he loved kids. Boys and girls, he didn't mind. He loved kids of all descriptions, especially those that were delivered to him by his gangsters. See what they do, and it's in this book. It's in this book, and the Q and the H's. Yes, they used to rush into neighbouring villages. At first it was Jewish villages around his area, but of course the whole Middle East had been Christian dominated for 600 years before old Mo decided to have his visions. Yes, have his inventions in the caves of Hira. Yes. So I won't go on any further about that, but what, as you saw from this James King, or what was his Wally's called, you know, he'd been so deeply convinced and indoctrinated that, you know, this religion of peace is beyond contempt, you know, beyond criticism. It's the ideal system for all mankind. That's what they believe. They should take the whole world. You know, back in the ancient days when they were into France, into southern France, the Nice area, you know, Bordeaux area, southeast France. You know, even then they had plans to go as far as Sweden. This is how far they wanted to push. You had push the dominance, the savagery, and of course as we know, these people, even today, they're quite backward. Not individually probably, I'm sure they can be educated, but the whole society encourages backwardness. You know, the Christian Bible did have some passages in it that said to attack all like Lot, like gay people, homosexual people. But as we know, it was all done away with and stopped, you know, a few hundred years ago. And they were just, we were taught to treat them with some compassion under Jesus, under Christ. No such changes in that book, in the other book, no such changes at all. It still says they should execute all like Lot. And Lot, in case you don't know it, was an ancient, well-known gay, homosexual man. It still says in their Quran they should kill all like Lot, whereas in the Christians it's saying they should, you know, if they act like in the Christian ideology, if they are valuable members of the community and they obey the laws, and you know, they should not be persecuted. Completely different in this old peaceful religion. Oh, so peaceful. So peaceful. It's got the highest death toll of any warlord or any world leader. I mean, as we know, Adolf Hitler and his gang directly led to the death of about 60 million people. Small potatoes. Small potatoes for that Nazi compared to that 7th century Nazi. Yes, 250 million plus. This is how many people this old ideology killed. They're very confident, just in Western India, as they went through India, as they invaded and ran through with their cavalry and their sabres and what have you, they're quite confident they killed around 60 million Hindus. 60 million Indians, Sikhs and Hindus. 60 million in one country, in one large, heavily populated country. So I'll just finish up. What this does demonstrate, as I say, with this James King or whatever his damn name is, I don't care. It demonstrates how convinced, how absolutely justified these Antifa and hard left, you know, socialists on good wages, you know, how justified they feel to attack Tommy, to attack Paul Golding. How justified they are to attack anyone who speaks any of the truth of this ideology. It's never been gentle, it's never been peaceful. You know, it's totally racist and supremacist. You know, in this ideology, which I'm not allowed to mention, of course, directly, all the followers of this ideology are the best of people, the rightful masters of the earth. That's what it says in that whole book. You know, the old Q. Yeah, I think it's called a Q or something like that. I'm sure you'll have an idea what I'm talking about. Yes, and all of the people, all non-members of this ideology, are dirty kuffar, animals, the lowliest of beasts. And our women, naturally, are even lower. Our women and girls are just whores, prostitutes, disgraceful creatures. Use them, sell them, take them, kill them, treat them as booty. That's what this 7th century leader says. You can do with them as you please. So that means, obviously, kill them, sell them, rape them, whatever. This is how bad this ideology really is. And I don't care what James King or you Guardian guys have been led to believe, you are sadly misled. You are naive idiots if you believe what you were told at university by your lefty lecturers. Okay, I'll call it guys. I don't really like coming on video, not something I do very much, but I hope that was clear enough. Okay, see you guys, bye bye.